Welcome back to Marketing Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpoff, your host. Again, we're talking about marketing with marketing experts from around the country. And today we're in Henderson, Nevada with Nate Joseph of MetaDoc. And Nate, welcome to our conversation today.
Hi, Howard. Thanks a lot. Thanks so much for having me.
Well, we appreciate you being here and looking forward to learning a little bit more about you. So why don't we get started with how you got started in the marketing industry?
Yeah, absolutely. So I started many years ago in the video production world when it comes to producing content for different clients. Started out about 15 years ago doing that right when YouTube was blowing up. So I would create content for websites, create content for YouTube creators. And then from that point on, I actually joined a digital marketing agency, one of the top digital marketing agencies in the country, where we had high-level clients, enterprise-level clients. Started working on a lot of SEO type stuff and some account management with some really, key players in the marketing industry. And that's how I started understanding and learning about marketing and digital marketing specifically. So that's a little bit about my background. And now, starting with MetaDoc here as the CMO here, that's taking all of that and trying to, create a brand, start a brand that, is successful and adapts to a lot of the fast-paced marketing initiatives that are going on today. So that's a little bit about me.
Well, it's great you got that nice, strong background growing into your career. So tell us about MetaDoc, how it started, and what are you providing right now?
Yeah, great question. So MetaDoc actually started as Doc Physio. We are currently in the middle of a rebrand right now, which is very interesting timing. So this is actually really, really great because Doc Physio started when I was having actually a pain in my back and I had to go to a physical therapist to get it fixed. And it turns out I ended up going to, from a referral, a physical therapist named Dr. Armea Abdu down in Irvine, California. And he did some really interesting things to me on my sternum, which seemed odd because I was having a back issue. And he basically, long story short, ended up relieving me of all my pain. And it was almost miraculous. So after 3 days, I felt totally fine. We started having these conversations about his background in the physical therapy space and my background in the marketing space, and decided, why don't we take this and start creating a business and create a company where we can really educate people on how they can help themselves anywhere, any place, anytime. Because what MetaDoc really is it's a bridge that helps people. It bridges the gap between traditional healthcare and health and wellness. So traditional healthcare basically is it's very tedious. It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of visiting your doctor, things like that. And with MetaDoc, we're able to kind of bridge that gap and get people to do more preventative healthcare rather than constantly having to be reactive with the traditional space. So with what we do with MetaDoc, which is we assess people from an AI-driven perspective. So we use AI and machine learning to actually assess people's posture and also check for risk of injury. So anybody who is active or working physically in any kind of a job, or they're having pain, they can download our app, and we can actually give them an algorithmic assessment to show some of the key areas that they can improve on and some areas that are really, really at risk for injury. So it's taking that preventative sort of healthcare approach and making it digital and adapting it to the modern age.
That really is an incredible digital opportunity for people to learn about what's wrong with them. People have fast-paced schedules. It's very hard to get into an appointment, whether it's your schedule or trying to get into the doctor's appointments in general. But that really is a tool that can help answer some questions for them when they really don't know why they're having this pain.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of what MetaDoc is really designed to do is not really designed to replace your physical therapist per se. We're not really trying to do that. What we're trying to do is give people the ability to own their healthcare. So what we can, and what I mean by that is we want all of the information that people use to assess themselves if they're having that pain or if they're having any sort of discomfort, that our AI, which we call Chiro, which stands for Chiropractic Artificial Intelligence Rehab Operator, that patented algorithmic technology that we're using right now is designed to really get to a point for individuals where they can own their results and take those results to their physical therapist, to their doctor, and say, this is where I'm hurting. This is, I've done an assessment on myself. This is what some of the pain points that I have. And with some of the things that we're designing and we're developing at MetaDoc, we're designing a lot of wearable therapies to help people be even more granular in the assessment, and also help improve themselves at home, where they don't have to always go into the doctor or have to go into the physical therapist to help get recovered, or to help with their preventative measures so that they don't get injured down the road. And from a marketing perspective, it's my job to really go out there, help educate the public on what we're trying to do, and make this a kind of a future-proof technology and sustainable business in the future.
Well, it really is a great adventure that you're on, and not just for you, but for people with pain around the world, and providing them with some answers using technology. So we thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all that you're doing.
Hey, Howard, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
And thank you all for joining us as well. It's really incredible what can happen from a conversation. Here are two people with two different strengths, two different talents, bonding together to create health opportunities for people who are really in pain. It's incredible. It's amazing what digital technology can do. You can check out more here in Daily Ad Brief to learn more, but go and have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.